ads and such out of the way. But it's all good. I should turn down my music a little bit. There you go. That way it's not quite so loud. Twiglet is just so desirous. He's so rambunctious and desirous of Rampage this morning. So we thought we'd fire up the stream a little bit early. Let people come in, settle in, let the ads run, and let the lad get some of this out of his system.
So far, his definition of energetic play is attack Marguerite 4 times, eat some chicken ham, and sit in a paper bag.
Yeah.
Which he may be trying to kill from the inside out.
A dear friend of ours, our accountant from EA, sent us some Girl Scout cookies in the post. And they were wrapped in a Trader Joe's bag that her own cat had rubbed up against. So it is Twiglet's current obsession. Twiglet desires chaos. It must be served. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hello, hello. Hey, Imogen, how you doing?
Hey, Imogen.
What is he sniffing now?
The dead.
Really?
The fireplace. Oh no.
Don't do things like that. Hello, beloved Wendy. We hope you are well, and that your house guest is behaving.
How is Lucas?
Hi, Ducky. Hi, Virtus. Hi, everybody. We started the stream a bit early so that everybody can take their time and settle in. I'm probably going to take off my headphones for a minute and finish eating my cinnamon rolls.
That's fine. You do that. I'll entertain the nice people.
Please chat to the nice people.
How's everyone doing today?
Look, here comes all that stormy, crappy rain that we're expecting.
Oh, that's going to wash the sauerkraut nicely.
Did you leave it outside?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't put it under the carport?
I'll be right back.
Do it at the break.
Okay.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
We are doing one of our periodic, oh god, let's just clear out the fridge. And there was some sauerkraut that was a color that sauerkraut should not be. So that is currently outside draining.
Draining so it can go in the compost. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Because we have compost now. We live somewhere sufficiently fancy that there's a compost collection service.
Food waste, which is good. Because we don't have a compost maker. And that's okay for now.
But only for now.
Just for now. I never get the ratio correct.
For what? Compost?
Yeah. It's supposed to... our house guests have just left, but I had a whole day with Sir Lucas Fluffington, Corgi Extraordinary, yesterday, and it was blissful. Fantastic. Spring break the week before, as well as the medication rearrangement that has settled down. Fantastic. That's always the best. The weather has been gorgeous, but it has been very temperamental spring weather. So it's beautiful for 2 hours, and then it hails for 30 seconds. And then it's gorgeous, and then smack in the middle of something, it will rain for 2 minutes. Which has made doing some of the outdoor work adventurous and exciting. But we're in a lot of like tidy up phase right now.
Yeah, very much so.
The workshop has received its annual de-spidering and rearranging, and it's old. One side of it has unfortunately kind of rotted through at the bottom. So we put a bunch of spare paving things that we had up against that to put stuff up on top so that it wouldn't ever be directly in any rainwater that blew in and stuff. It got its annual de-spidering, and then I'm in the middle of like doing waterproofing and mold resistance on some of the planters that we're going to put out into the backyard this year. So just little tiny tidy up tasks. I actually have to check my podcatcher to see if I have the next episode of Worlds Beyond Number, so that when I have to go put another coat of sealant on that stuff today,
Get your listen on.
I have something to listen to. Exactly. I said hi and then had to run away. De-spidering? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. There are some sizable wolf spiders in that yard. They, as far as I can tell, they're harmless, but they are large. And Alistair joins you in being like, no, I'm not interested. But that's what shop vacuums are for.
Yes,
So,
yes, they are. The thing I really loved about the Artemis landing was the shit-eating grins on the crew's faces.
exactly.
I,
It is what I would call the post roller coaster grin. The woohoo! I'm alive! Yeah.
with just this delightful undercurrent of nobody gets to tell me shit for the rest of my life. Yeah, excuse me, sir. I believe that's my pen. I went around the moon. I'm giving you your pen back, but I went round the moon. You know,
We
just
have a hole in our living room at the moment while the builder is sorting out the rotten nonsense of our bay window. It's covered with a tarp, but it's fucking windy, so Greg had to go up on the scaffolding yesterday and tape it back down. Oh mine. Oh my.
I was so glad to see them back, and I will need to work out that lander smelled like crazy farts. Uh,
Hi Naomi!
I will need to work out some. We will need to work out some kind of coping strategy for future Artemis launches, because we're
Because
both
we're
shuttle
Challenger
kids.
generation kids, man. So we like our knuckles were white. We were clinging to each other
Challenger
so
trauma
hard
represent.
while that was taking off.
Greg Marguerite, Mr. Afraid of Heights on scaffolding.
I'm very proud of him.
Please tell,
Congratulations.
please tell my brother in hairline and glasses that he's been very brave, and I'm super proud of him.
All right.
But yeah, that 8 minute launch is like, come on,
I know.
fucking come
I
on.
know. I know. And of course, it happened at 11:30 at night here. So we finished stream and we're like, I can't not watch. I'm sorry, I can't not watch. But yeah, oh boy, generational trauma for sure.
Yeah, that's a very accurate description,
Mm,
and I approve that.
mm,
I I was very taken with the sincerity of the whole thing. You know, just things like them being goofy, and it is so rare for people in that job to actually have the capacity to have goof and positive emotions. The fact that
mm.
they put together a fake Full House sitcom opening in orbit, I think on iMovie as they were heading out was so cool.
All sorts of fun stuff. Scientists are goofy. They're so silly. And yeah, we need that sincerity. Exactly.
I am sitting on my hands waiting for the inevitable photo book to come out.
Yeah, yeah. That they were trained in photography about how to take the shots, that it's not just line up a camera and then pick the good ones. It's it's art. There's a
Yeah.
reason why photography has copyright associated with it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is human decision making that goes into it.
And I know it's one of the things that back during Apollo, a lot of the kind of big macho test pilots who came through had a real problem with, because they were like, this is, what the fuck are we doing with this? It was interesting that a few of the folks who came up as scientists, the early civilian astronauts,
Mm.
really took to the photography side of things. I want to say Harrison Schmitt, the guy who was the geologist. Yeah, that one got me hard too. The guy who was the geologist in Apollo 17 really got into the photography side of things.
Hello, game. Do you want to play? We may be experiencing a crash. We'll see, folks.
Also, in a beautiful moment of synchronicity, I finally started in on 911 Season 9 last night, which has a 4-part space story. An LAPD officer and an LA Fire Department paramedic go to space.
Sure. Hey, man, if the Fast and the Furious could do it,
Right?
right? All right, folks, I think the game has crashed, so I may have to exit out of it and return, which will probably stop the stream. So let me do that real quick, and we'll be right back.